Hello and welcome to part 6 of my February 2014 update. As I mentioned at the end of part 5, got a few Blu-ray titles left to show before I do the steelbooks. There's 7 in this video, but to me I've got booklets with them and other bits of stuff, so it'll take a little bit longer to show them. So there is one DVD in here as well, so I've kept separate from the DVD video I did part 3, I think it was, or part 4. So we'll start with the first one here, and this is a Masters of Cinema release. This is number, you can see the right there, 79, and this is Serpico, starring Al Pacino. And this is the first time it's been on Blu-ray in the UK. It's got 3 video documentaries on there. All these extra features were on the original DVD, so there's nothing new on there, as I can see. But basically about Al Pacino plays Frank Serpico, who goes undercover and is trying to find out about evidence on police corruption, as you can see there. This is a Blu-ray only release. I'll show you the booklet with this. I'll quickly go through this because I've got most of these titles here. I've got a booklet or something with it. So I'll quickly show you this. Well, it's going to take about half an hour to show all these titles. I'm going to focus on too much on each page. And if you want to, if you can, pause it and read that if you want, but I'll just show you what you get inside the booklet. And there is a steelbook release of this as well, but so I'll show you that in a video of what I'll be doing for February steelbooks. I think that's almost it. Yeah, and as usual, both at the back of these Masters of Cinema releases, so show you how the film should look when you watch it on your TV. So that's Serpico. Next one is again Masters of Cinema. This is number 86, and this is a Federico Fellini's Roma. Again, a Blu-ray debut for UK. It's not actually got a lot of features on here. Just a video piece on there. It's not overly packed, but I probably couldn't get much for it. I presume if say Criterion had put this out, or will put it out, they'll have more on there. Show you the booklet. We'll go back to show you the inside as well of the Serpico one, because there is some inside artwork. But I'll show you this first. Get the camera to focus. This is a slightly smaller booklet. An image you're probably familiar with from the film. That's almost it. We're almost there. And there's the last page of the booklet. So I'll show you the disc, behind the disc, if I can get it out without damaging anything. So there's the inside artwork of the sleeve. Put that one out of the way. So I'll put those, as I said, I'll put those discs back in afterwards, because every time I push down on this bit in the middle, this holder bit, it seems to damage the artwork on the back. So I'll do that when I can use both hands. To show you Serpico, if I can get this out. Again, I'm trying not to damage it. And there's the artwork inside. So I'll put that out of the way as well. Seen that. is that it for Massive Cinema yet? So I'll show you a regular release here. This is the Art of Flight, and this is about snowboarding. Just word of caution: when you get this, when you start playing it, it will default to the 2.0 audio. And I was watching it, I was thinking the sound was lacking a bit. It doesn't sound here that it's 5.1. So I watched about 2 minutes and wasn't really happy with the sound. So I went to the menu and I put it on to 5.1, and it sounded a lot better. Only reason I didn't realise was because the disc started playing as soon as I put it in, so I didn't get a chance to change it initially. And there is a 3D release of this, but wasn't released in the UK. But this is something that will benefit from 3D. So again, well, probably one I'll pick up at some point. No desperate rush on that one. Not a huge fan of snowboarding. I do like it. I'm not been, but I think I wouldn't mind giving it a go. But this is Red Bull, although it's released by Abbey Home Media. But really good picture quality on this. That's probably goes as far as say outstanding. Really good. I'd say the sound, if you put the lossless 5.1 sound on, it's really good as well. It's got a good soundtrack. Next up is the DVD release I mentioned, and this is volume 12 in the British Transport Films Collection series from the BFI, and this is The Driving Force. It's a 2-disc set, as they normally are. There's the films on the back. Again, nice selection of short films there. And there's what it's about. With these, they did release about 9 to start with, and sort of cardboard cases, which got them released in the box set. And it got them quiet for a while. There was no more coming out, and they got some rights to some of the London Underground stuff and some of the other ones. So this is the 3rd one that's come out since then. I was hoping for more of the Central Office Information range as well, which they've also been doing. That's been quiet for a while. It does seem like sometimes there's not much from BFI being released, and then you'll get about 5 or 6 titles over the course of a couple of weeks. So there's the discs inside there. Disc 2 and disc 1. And there's the booklet. So there's some of the other titles there. I won't get the disc out the back, but it's just the same really, just advertising some of the releases. Not much point showing that. So here's the booklet, and it's just details about each film. So which title, country of origin, the year it was made, black and white or colour, and then the length. Nice little bit of artwork inside there. And these are very well written. Different people have written these synopses. Some people have written more than one. But say, if you want to know about the individual films, then good place to have a look. I do recommend picking up some of these other ones in the series if you've got interest in sort of travel and trains and sort of historical film, documentary kind of things. I won't go too far wrong with the BFI releases. Talking BFI, next up we have a film directed by Claude Sauté, and this is Classe Touristique, or Risk, however you want to pronounce that. And as usual with these BFI Blu-ray releases, they are dual formats. So we've got some extra features on there, not a huge amount. Sometimes they put quite a few on, sometimes they don't put too many on. But there's the back of that, and there's some artwork there. So a film I wasn't too familiar with, but like I mentioned with Third Window, I do pick up BFI releases, so tend to get them all. So I mean, I do have interest in all of them. I don't just buy them for the sake of it. So here's the booklet. Yeah, just a simple sort of booklet. More text for this. A couple of pictures, but decent booklet. I don't really get a chance to read these normally, but I do have a quick glance through. There's again just details about like the Massive Similarities, just about the presentation of the film. And then I won't get into you inside of this. It's just advertising of the releases. So it's Class A2 Risk. The final one of this, and you've probably seen this a few times in other videos in February, because I'm not the first person to show this, but this is Argo, the extended edition, which we already actually had the extended edition, but this is the declassified version with more extra features. And as tends to be the way with films that come out on Blu-ray, if they've won the Oscar Academy Award, they put the logo on the front there. I do have one sort of gripe with this, and that is the outer box is very thin, and this is a replacement I had, because the one I had originally was damaged. This one is slightly damaged. It's got a bit of a crease at the top, I think it was. You can see there, nothing too bad. It's not like a proper big crease. It's not dented anyway. The US one I think's got slightly thicker packaging. I'd say it's probably as bad as the Enter the Dragon packaging in terms of sturdiness. So we've got the back one there, again ultraviolet code, but already got that with the previous releases. This one's got a lot of extra features on there. Do sometimes think it's a little bit cynical when they release these films and then re-release them later on with a lot of extra features. Because it used to happen back in the day of DVDs, you'd get a one disc release, and then probably a few months down the line or a year or so down the line you'd get a 2 disc release. So most people probably already bought this originally, and then not long after it came out, Zavi announced a steelbook release of it, which came out at the same time as The Town. So again, I'd already bought the original release and spent money on that, and it was too late to send it back. So I have 3 copies of this film, but one's a steelbook and one's got more extra features on there. So I'll keep the one I had originally because there's no point selling it. So here we have it's a thin case like the American style cases, and we've got 2 discs. The ultraviolet code is being used, by the way. Very plain artwork on the discs. Right, we do have in this some goodies. I'll try and get this thing back in here. And again, as I'll talk about shoddiness or cheapness, really, this is probably just as bad as the outer box. The bit to open that, if I could press the camera there a second, try and do this. Almost there. Sure, they've done this to be awkward. You see there, it's part of the way it was in the thing anyway, but as soon as you open it, you get a creased. You can see that. A bit annoying, but what can we do? There's the camera there again, and I will get the stuff out. And that's everything. Nothing too special with this, unfortunately. We do have a poster. I can show you. I'll show you the back of this, actually, it might be easier. I'll open the poster out. We've got a poster there, as you can see. So I can actually open this out. I tend to keep these posters in the packaging. A couple of reasons. One, they can fold it up and they've got creases in it, they're not too good frames, and also it's part of a release. So I will say keep that in there. You can see that. A bit awkward because wait, it is, but that I believe is the original movie poster, or copy of the original movie poster from when it was made. Also have in here, again trying to rest the camera on my leg. Ooh. A bit easier said than done. Like a map thing there. And then we have a book, which I probably won't show you everything in here because it's not easy to go through and there's quite a lot of pages, but suffice to say, quite a substantial book. It's not hardback, unfortunately, but it's not too bad. Again, I haven't seen this yet. For some reason, I don't know why I've not watched this yet. So we'll be watching this soon, because I've still got the 0 Dark 30 to watch as well, and Hurt Locker, things like that. Sometimes I've got to be in the mood to watch these films, especially when they're a bit longer. Yeah, it's got a little sort of effect there, like a whole ring binder thing. But that's that. So that's all the goodies in there. Nothing too special, really. But it's something. Probably will like some art cards in there as well, but keep this stuff in the box, so it really doesn't matter. So yeah, that's all the ones I've got to put back now properly. So that's so they're almost got in this video. I've got some steelbooks as well, which I'm going to do probably next 2 or 3 videos. I've got quite a few of those to show, and then that'll finally be the end of February, and then I can go on to March, and I've probably already got 3 or 4 videos worth to do for March as at the moment. Probably be more by the time I come to actually film them. But yeah, so as usual, please rate, comment and subscribe, and until my next video, thanks for watching.